up, Brazzers fans? I'm Alexis Fawx, and this is the Brazzers podcast. I am super excited today. I have my co-stars, Damion Dayski, with me, and Cheerleader Kait. How are you guys feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling really excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome. So what's going on in your life lately? I haven't seen you forever, Damion.
Well, I've just been, working, shooting a lot, enjoying time at home, working out.
Ooh, where's home?
Home is Florida.
Nice. I used to live in Florida.
How long?
I lived in Florida for about 17 years. I kind of grew up again in Florida. But I mostly was like in Miami area and stuff like that. In fact, that's where I got my start in the adult industry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so shout out to Miami, Florida on that one. And what's going on with your life? This is the first time I'm meeting you, Kait.
Yes, this is my first time with both of y'all. I'm also from Florida. I have just started my last year in college, so it's going well. It's a little chaotic, but it's going well. I just started shooting for Brazzers over the summer, and I'm like absolutely loving it. I love being on set. Like it's just, it's always a good time. Like people are wild here, and I'm loving it. Like every minute of it, I'm like, yes, I gotta shoot. Like let's go. So yeah, that's me. I'm heading to New York soon for fall break, and I'm just gonna go see all the leaves change, and that's me. Yeah.
Well, no, it's so crazy. I've never been to New York.
Let's go. We can go together. We'll in the woods.
Both of you have never been to New York.
I went last year and it was so beautiful. I have to do it again.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Fall time is actually one of my favorite times in New York because of the change of the leaves and going through like Central Park and just
gorgeous.
So gorgeous, so gorgeous. And you mentioned that you're in college and you just started shooting for Brazzers. What's that like? Has anybody recognized you in class? Have you gotten any like sneaky DMs?
Yeah, quite a few. It's always very awkward. Usually I just kind of like push it to the side. Like sometimes I act on it, just like having a little fun with it. They're like, I was with family one time and they came up to me and they're like, Kait? And I was like, hi. I just ran away because like I'm with family. I was like not prepared. So yeah, that's been fun. And like just as I've been growing, I've gotten recognized a little more. So I'm ready to be finished with college and just like back into the real world where I can just like be myself and not have all these people knowing me.
Wow.
On that level.
Just so you know, the more you shoot, the more you'll get recognized.
Well, as long as it's not my classmates, that's making it a little weird, but also kind of fun because they're all like, I'm down to shoot. And I'm like, yeah, you look good.
Yeah. Ring on that.
Yeah. I feel like when you with family, when you get noticed with family, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Has that happened to you as well?
Yeah. Like when so I've been doing this for like 3 years now. I mean, the first time I got recognized was with my mom and my dad, and it was back because I'm originally from Chicago, and it's like when I had first came on the scene, then it was like, Damion. They're like, are you Damion? I'm like, it was so awkward because I'm like, I don't really like know what to say. Like, I got my mom and my dad with me, so I'm like,
and they don't know.
What are you supposed to say?
Like they didn't know what you did at the time, or
they did.
Okay, that's good.
But it was just still like the fact that it's kind of weird though. You know, I'm telling her I'm going to like the grocery store. Yeah, casually going to the grocery store.
And they're like, Damion, oh my God, I've seen your unit. Yeah, I can see that would be a little awkward. You should be like, hey, my stepmom, Alexis, is away right now. Awesome. So I've been in the industry now for 14 and a half years. 3
Woo-hoo.
And
we
brand
just, like,
new.
That's awesome.
Wow, we have generations going on here. Excellent. So are you guys in any relationships or, how's that going? You're like...
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How long have you been in your relationship?
Only for about 7-8 months now.
That's still significant.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's good. And they're good with like all things Brazzers. And
in
all
the industry or outside?
No, outside.
Have you always dated outside the industry?
Yeah.
I have 2 actually. And what about you?
I just don't want to be tied down. I like to do whatever I want, whenever I want. So,
did you read my bio?
I think that's why we get along so well,
So. I think so. So yeah, I'm actually single. I've been single for a while now. I like it because basically for the same reasons. But when when I do look into a good partner, I know I look for some specific qualities and things that I like. Kindness, a sense of humor is a must. A nice unit. If I'm dating a man, it depends.
Yeah.
What are a few things that you guys look into a good partner? What would make a good partner?
Number one, support. Support
Nice.
and like understanding that like it's just work. Because I feel like it's rare. Because some people think like, you want to go do this, you want to go that, but like generally it's just work. So that's for me. That's number one for sure.
I love that support. Yeah, I feel like especially in any entertainment industry, having the support of whether it's family, friends, or just having that solid person around you, I think is definitely helps you carry a longer and more vibrant career along the way.
Yeah, those are both like amazing answers. Like I definitely, mine was humor. Like you've got to make me laugh. Like if we're going to have a connection, it's going to come through laughter, through just like that's where the chemistry starts, right there in conversation. So I like someone who can make me laugh and is okay with my high drive. Like I love doing what I do, but I'm coming home wanting more, or like they didn't finish the job. Like let's go. So
Yeah. Have you ever forgiven him?
Oh, that's a good question. It's hard to remember. I'll put it like that.
I have. And
Really?
it was like off camera, at home. A little slowed down in a sense, but it was
That's hot.
I like
That's really hot.
I think it's hot and sexy. I think are hot and sexy. I think are hot. I think are kind of underrated.
But thing is, I feel like everybody don't know how to give like a proper because you have some people who goes fast,
Right.
It's like I feel like it's about like going slow. You talking
I'm
me
gonna
through
test
it.
out my skills on you
Is
today.
it like the whole thing, or do you like it like at the top, or do you like at the base? Because see, some guys like stroking the top, some guys do the base, and
Some have a rhythm
I
too.
just put both hands
Some
on
have
there,
like a rhythm where they go fast and off and fast.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I try to
that
mimic.
too.
I try to watch to see how the guy's stroking his and I'm like, I got you.
You've never had an uncut in my just
Never had an uncut in the that should be on a t-shirt.
bucket list. I love it.
New apparel idea.
I didn't know it until today, so I'm on a mission to get some.
We'll be taking volunteers. We'll get an 800 line set up for you. 1-800 uncut in the. So I think that would you guys like to play a little game?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say a title of one of the Brazzers scenes. If you and then we'll see who gets closest to what you guys thought or think the what the scene was about, what the whole premise is about. And I have a scene here: the piñata party, sneaky, look-alike. So what do you feel that the scenario is all about?
A party?
Well, we'll start there. That's a good start.
3 people.
3 people. Okay.
Party about a threesome or something?
Yeah, like they're hanging a piñata. Maybe I imagine like the guy's just got his out and the girls are just like f***ing it or something.
Very close. Have you been watching Browser scenes?
Doing my research, okay?
It's for science, folks. It's for science. We do really important research here at Brazzers Laboratories. Inflated sex drive, and I will give you a little tip on this one. I star in this one. It's called Inflated Sex Drive. What do you feel was the plot was all about? The plot, the important plot.
He was prescribed a doll, like an inflatable doll, maybe, and then you like were like, no, I want that, and so you like move it out, and then like you get your in there.
Hi, I'm Alexis Fawx, and I am a addict.
Is that what happened? I don't even know.
Yeah, actually very, very, very close. Yeah, I happened to be like a therapist, and we brought out a sex doll, and he believed my scene partner just couldn't stop it, and so I was like, okay, well, I guess I will have to you get out of you. So, like a good therapist would.
Yeah, very sweet of you.
I'm zero.
Yeah, Yeah, well, you're all right. One night stands used to be a lot of fun. I don't really have those as much, but I'm probably in bed before like most people are out. So
At least you're honest.
yeah. Have you thought of a crazy
like the staircase at school?
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, were people around?
No, it was just a sneak thing.
Oh my God! This other time I did a lot of crazy when I was younger. This other time I was coming back from the beach, and this guy and I it was a group of friends and it was like in Ocean City, Maryland, and I was coming off the boardwalk. It was busy. It was like probably 9:30 and o'clock at night or something like that. We just wandered off to the beach, like almost like not too very far from the boardwalk, and people were out and around and about, and we snuck behind some stuff. And
nice.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever?
Although and it's hard because I was going to say you got to make sure sand doesn't get certain places. I actually have had scenes on the beach too, and that's hard because sandpaper is not always fun.
Yeah, no. Oh God, can you imagine?
Spice for your questions. So neither of you guys have worked together before. I have worked with you. Mm-hmm. What are some things that you're looking forward to working with each other?
The unit, like just I'm ready for it.
I'm so dying to see it.
I've heard you're like good with it too. Like, you know what to do. So I'm very excited to just like, especially you were talking earlier about how you like sensual a little more. And sometimes I'm a little too on the rough side. So I need someone to like pull me back to earth. Yeah. So I'm really excited to like experience that. And I want to see your like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you were saying earlier.
Circle motion.
Yes.
It's like the helicopter, but with my boobs.
Yeah, it's going to be so hot.
Just recently started shooting for Brazzers, and you've been doing it for 3 years. Do you have a favorite scene yet? Or have you gotten a favorite scene besides the one you're going to shoot today? With me.
I like that.
I don't have one. I love all my scenes, but today going to be my favorite one for sure.
Oh, that's sweet.
I didn't pay him to say that either. I hope it's going to be one of your favorites. I hope so. What about you?
I would say my very first scene, like very first ever, they started me off with so.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Was that your first like ever?
No. I am an queen. Like I love it. So it was with Scott Nails, and we were in a yoga studio, and he had to like kick the other girls out because like I just could not focus. Like the scene starts and I'm like stretching and like touching his cock, like right off the bat, like just super. And he's like, Kate, you need to like go over there so you can like focus. Like I'm gonna come help you. He comes over there and he just starts like pulling my pants off. Like we're getting into it, giving a blow. And he's like, yeah, you guys like just don't worry about it. But what was like the hottest part of the scene was they had like this TRX band coming from the ceiling. So like just this thing, like.
Can it hold you? Yeah.
Yeah, so it did. Like I was like in a wheelbarrow position. I had my hands on the ground. My legs were like hoisted up, and he's just like me in all these crazy positions. I'm like holding it and like bouncing on top of a yoga ball, like just the craziest positions. All very first day on the job, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
And you're like, I love this.
Yeah, I was like, this is for me. I like this a lot. So that was my favorite scene so far. Just the crazy positions, like I was suspended in the air and just getting like no other. So things are good.
Wonder what's happening over there. And what about you, sir? What are some of your big turn-ons that your skin's so nice and soft?
Thank you.
Can't wait to take these pants off. Jesus. Sorry.
But so my biggest turn on is like she said, go back to what she said. I love when like you're talking to me. The more vocal you are, the better I get, because like if I'm doing something and a girl tells me like, okay, just like that, I like it like that, keep going. And then like, you know, that makes me better because okay, now I know I'm gonna get her there soon.
Yeah.
You know? So and I love kissing. I love like passionate kissing. You okay?
Are you
great. Doing good.
Trying to get that.
Keep my cool, that's all.
No, lose it.
I'm about to. It's
oh my God.